Hello and welcome to my channel, Cali Legends Media. I want to thank all the subscribers. Thank you. Thank you very much. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button down below. If you like this video, hit the like button. That's the thumbs up button. Also hit the notification bell if you'd like to be notified whenever a new video drops. And then you can go back and watch the video later. If you don't like the video, give it a thumbs down. Leave your comments in the comment sections, please. And I appreciate them. Good, bad, or otherwise. You could go ahead and speak your piece in my comment section. I really appreciate it, especially negative criticism, but let's keep it respectful. Okay, so this is a True Crime Tuesday video. I did one already, but I decided to change it, okay, because I remembered something else, and I think you guys would appreciate this video a little more. And this video is gonna include one of my homeboys, older homie, and his name was Blackbird. His name was Roy. Roy lived, I could throw a rock and hit his house from my mom's house, from the front yard. He lived very close to me. He grew up in that house with his mom and his dad. And I knew him or knew of him since I was a little boy. He was a very well-respected homeboy in my barrio. Maravilloso. And I'm talking about the real maravillosos back in the days. The prison gang maravillosos. Not everybody who calls themselves maravillosos. These were the homies that were putting it down for Maravilla from the very beginning. And pretty much set Maravilla on its course, on its beliefs, and its just the way it would carry itself. Okay, anyways, that's for another video. But Roy Acosta, rest in peace. Homie was unalived up north, up in Northern California. Like I said, that's for another video. Now, when he was alive, the boy was too much, man. He was one of the heavy hitters of the barrio. Very well known in the system and in the streets of Maravilla. So one day, to my surprise, he comes to my house, you know. And so I go outside. Hey, what's up, homie? We start talking. He wants to bust a lick, right? I said, all right. I says, well, like what? He says, I don't know. Let's get something, you know, some loquera, right? I go, well, the best way I think is to just go straight to the source, no? So there was this young girl who lived with her girlfriend, living right here in our neighborhood, and she was wiggling for this man. I don't know where he was from, if he was from anywhere, but this man really considered himself like a gangster, you know, like a big shot. And it was his stuff that she was helping with. Nevertheless, we decided to go and visit her at her home, and we went and knocked on her door. She cracked the door a little bit and talked to me, and she ended up unlocking the door for us to come in. When we went in, we immediately told her why we were there and what we were there for. She managed to back up into the kitchen where she had a shorty leaning up against the wall, a 12G, right? And she grabs it, and she's trying to get it to where it's ready to function, right? But she couldn't do it. She didn't know what she was doing, and had the opportunity to run at her and snatch it out of her hands, right? Needless to say, we left there with everything, you know, the money, everything that was there, worth anything, we left. And I think it was the very next day, I was by myself. I had this gold Grand Prix I bought from my homeboy. And I rode down to Ford to this little market in the corner of Ford and Whittier. And I was backing into the space so that in case anything happens, I could just drive right out, right? And sure enough, man, here comes this dude, you know, that this young girl was working for, with her sitting shotgun, and I see her pointing at me, right? And dude just speeds into the driveway, and he's already popping at me, right? So I take off, right? You've heard my other stories where I always have holes in my car. So there we go again, some more holes on my Grand Prix, right? Anyways, we went back and forth, you know, and dude knew he had to stand down, you know what I mean? No more of that nonsense, or things were gonna get funny, you know. I guess Roy kind of liked that little adventure with me, so he came back like a few days later after the money and everything was gone, and he's like, hey, little homie, hey, let's go work. I said, all right, vámonos. So we go, and we go to this aluminum can place, right, that opened up at a certain time. Well, this dude was slinging from that aluminum can place, right? So he was in violation, you know. Both of these people were coming up on the fat on the hood, you know, and that fat belonged to us. That was our thinking, you know. So we went over there, and nice, bright and early, and we caught him when he was getting well, you know, and trimmed him, you know. We trimmed him real tough, you know. Later on, after messing around with my homeboy Blackbird a little bit, my retarded little brother went and sold my mom's TV to his mom, right? And when I went to get it back, me and Roy got in some conflict, okay? The cost of getting that TV back ruined our relationship pretty much. Although I still had much love and much respect for the man, I don't think he felt the same towards me anymore. He felt that his mom paid for the TV and she should have been able to keep it. Even though I agreed to give her mom back her money, the TV had to get back to mom's, you know? And that was the bottom line from where I stood. Anyways, like I mentioned earlier, of course, Roy Acosta's not with me anymore, with us anymore. He met this young lady, went up north and was living up north for a while, and he was doing his thing up there, and he was betrayed by the people he was hanging around with, you know. He went camping or to the mountains or to the hills or something like that, and he was using the restroom. He was taking a leak, and he got unalived by getting one put to the back, you know. My homeboys went up there to up north, my sister, my mom, and my homeboys are the ones that buried him and covered him up there when he in his funeral. Very beloved man, very respected, very well known. I'll be doing a profile on him and more of his personality and his beliefs and what he went through in life to stand for those beliefs, to stand up for that belief and his cause, you know. He's a very noble man, and we'll be hearing about Blackbird de la Mariana Maravilla later on as I make more videos. It's hard to live this life and for it not to catch up with you one day. It usually ends in either losing your life or your freedom or your health, you know. It's a treacherous, unforgiving life that I don't wish upon anybody. I don't regret living it. It's done. And I met so many good people and have enjoyed living my life with them. and they've become my family, even more than my own family. Sorry to say, and so anyways, thank you for watching this video. Let's discourage our kids from this type of lifestyle and for this type of madness, so that they don't have to experience and go through it, and so that you don't have to lay them to rest one day before their time. Roy was still a very young man. He had a lot of life left in him. So rest in peace, Blackbird de la Mariana Maravilla. And please, viewers, take this for every bit that of goodness that it's worth. Let's get our kids in school. Let's get them educated. Let's send them down the road to be successful in life. Thank you for watching this video, and this concludes my my commitment to True Crime Tuesday. Thank you very much. God bless you all.